Hey everybody, it is Drac from DDO Players. We're sitting here on the Lamannia test server. Lamannia is up, showing off just a wee bit of Sharn. No real Sharn content up yet. It's basically a look at the Tiefling and a few other things. That is what this video is going to focus on today. The Tiefling, because God knows I love a Tiefling. First thing you're going to notice, we've got a new character select screen. This looks pretty freaking amazing, actually. I like the way this looks. You get a little sense of what I'm guessing is Sharn in the background. I would assume so. With Sharn being the city of towers. Look like we have some towers behind us. Love the character selection screen, but without further ado, let's get into it. Let's look at the Tiefling. We're just going to blow through here because this really doesn't matter what we choose, because we're just going to look at the Tiefling. I don't really care. But when I think Tieflings, I think Warlocks. And there is our Tiefling, our first look at our Tiefling. You can see we got the horns. They wrap all the way around. We'll look at character selection and creation as well, too, here in just a second. You can see we have the Tiefling tail as well. Alright, so let's take a look at this. We are going to choose. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Blah, 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 blah. This is not going to be a real character, so it doesn't matter what I do here. We'll just spend these points. Good enough. Blah, 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 blah. And spellcraft out. There we go. The weirdest base ever. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's see. Blah, blah. Fiend. Always go Fiend. Always, always. And a Warlock, because if you're a Warlock, if you don't go Fiend, what is wrong with you? What are you doing in your life? We'll take a large spell. It doesn't matter. As I said, this is not going to be a real character. Okay. Here we go. This is what we've got. So we're going to go ahead and start back here at number 1, and we will take a look at all of the hairstyles. So we're going to go to number 1 here. Let me turn so you can see. See what we got here. There is our first look. Here, I'll go this way so you can kind of see both. Okay, that looks weird with the horns. And that looks kind of weird. Anything that has the big poopy hair like that, I think looks really weird with the horns. That doesn't look too bad there, though. It's about the same. It's just got that at the top. It's kind of a nice look. I like that one, kind of. I'll also go through the male looks as well, too. It's our standard hairstyle. Ponytail. I've got to have the ponytail. Shortcut. Spiky looks kind of cool with the horns. Got a little clipping there. Hopefully they'll fix that. Sorry, I'm going through these quick. I'm just trying to get through all these. Another spiky look. Another ponytail. So this kind of gives you a just a rough idea what the hairstyles are going to look like on the Tieflings. We're also going to take a look at the horns, because there is different horn looks, as a matter of fact. Let's go through the rest of these. There is some clipping issues I see. I'm hoping that will be fixed in the future, but there we go. That is a look at our Tiefling hairstyles. And we're back to number 1. All right, so now our horns. We are going to start with number 1 again, so we know where we started from. You can see there is quite a bit to choose from. There is, looks like 41 different horn styles to choose from. So let's zoom out just a bit so we can get a look at these horns. Here, I'll go to the side. Maybe you can get a side and front view. There we go. That looks good. All right, here we go. Horns. It's about the same thing. It's just missing some of the little style to it. As you can see, they're basically just adding some flair, as it were, to most of those. And of course, some of them have the short horn, some of them have the long horn. That's what it's looking like so far, as they're just changing some of the flair that you get. That is, when I think Tiefling, that is about the horn, I think. It's kind of a ram's looking horn. That's pretty sweet, actually. That looks pretty evil. I like that. Ooh, I like that one too, though. Ooh, I like that one. Oh, so many of these I like. So many. So many do I like. And of course, we have just a little short devil's type horns. And again, they're just adding a little flair to them. Oh, she lost one. Lost it on the other side. Guess if you want your Tiefling to have that battle scarring look. And there is a look at our horns. Now, of course, can't have a Tiefling without a tail, now can you? So let's take a look at our different tail options. Looks like there's 24 tail options to choose from. We've got the first one there. You can see the tails does have movement. I'm assuming when you run it's going to move. We'll find out in a future video. Let's take a look at these for you. Got some pierced tails, because, you know, why not? If you're going to have a tail, you got to have it pierced, right? It's kind of a cool looking tail. And there we go. That is a look at our Tiefling, and you can see you can also add jewelry as well. Looks like some of it's going on the either have jewelry on your horn or off your horn. So that is a look at our Tiefling. And they do say, let's see, about the Tiefling. I am a Tiefling. I have a cool tail and an awesome horns. Yes, yes you do. Fire, fire, fire. Burn, burn, burn. That is usually what my Tieflings are. Then again, I'm assuming this text is going to change. This is Lamannia only at the moment. And looks like you do get a feat, Infernal Ancestry. I can talk good. Looks like right now there is no placeholders in here at all. So I don't know what the bonuses are going to be. Hopefully we will find them out soon. Let's go ahead and create a mail here so we can take a look and see what the mail looks like. Then again, placeholder character, yada yada yada, doesn't really matter because we just want to get into the meat and potatoes, as it were, just to look at them. We'll take that, and again, as I said, in the female, we must take fiend, because if you don't, you're playing Tiefling wrong. Just kidding. Not really, but just kidding. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. I'm assuming the male hairstyles are going to be fairly the same. We will start with number 1. You got your bald look, because everybody wants a bald tiefling. These are pretty much going to be the same as the females. Probably. They usually are pretty close. Okay, I'm saying that just looks really weird with the horns. Maybe with the little double horns that would look alright, but I don't know. That just looks really weird to me. It's not a knock on the hairstyle per se. It's just a knock on. It just looks weird with the tiefling. Go through these. That looks pretty sweet, especially with the beard. And there we go. And then, of course, you have the different facial hair options. Because, you know, you need facial hair on a tiefling, apparently. Looks like a lot of it is just adding a little bit there. You can play with that once you get your tiefling out. And let's take a look at the tails. I am assuming the tails are going to be the same. Let's take a quick look. Yes, looks like the tails are the same on both the male and the female. Just if you were wondering, so that is a quick look at the tiefling over on Lamannia. Stay tuned for future tiefling videos and more videos from Lamannia from us here at DDO Players.